So we got a big batch of crap today, do we?
Oh, yeah. One old bag coming up. Hot.
Whole bunch of regrets covered. And,
yep. This is a bunch of sadness.
Yeah. Well, for the people who think Blackout is a hateful last resort, right?
Yep. Sometimes it is.
Might check out now.
Yeah.
You're not going to find anything to enjoy here.
Well, you never know. Just morbid curiosity. All right, so these are some Blackout questions.
Yeah, so I think this guy here was wondering what I thought of this sleeve, if I thought it was doing good. He wanted to do it in natural kind of light so that you can see.
The pinky hue?
Yeah, see what's going on here. And I'm pretty sure this is like a second pass. I'm not exactly sure right now. But, like, it's not horrible. It definitely needs to be ironed out.
Mm-hmm.
These things always do, though. It's nothing crazy. And, like, I seen a guy walk downtown the other day. He had a black arm, and it was just patchy as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, there's just patchy. And I'm like, so many of these things never get ironed out.
Yeah, yeah. People just give up.
I feel like when you start a Blackout sleeve, you got to be willing to do the work.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Sarah started that pumpkin thing with Scott.
Yeah.
And I told him under clear direction, I was like, Scott, when you go to do the end of this, do one pumpkin at each session. Because you have to do all these touch-ups still, right? But if you do all the pumpkins, she might not come back to smooth out the black.
Oh.
And I don't want her chickening out.
Yeah.
Because, like, she'll be happier with it looking nice.
Yeah, of course.
Right? Like,
it's better.
She hates the Blackout, though, like the feeling of it. Like, she hates the feeling of it.
Why doesn't she numb out?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah.
I'll probably look into that for her.
Well, I've got some coming, so.
But since she did that, she has way more respect for what I've been doing the last few years.
I don't doubt it.
Which I don't really understand because I don't mind getting my arm blacked out.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I don't mind that feeling.
Most people do.
It's rhythmic. You get
Well,
into
it's
that.
certainly rhythmic, yeah.
You get into that 27 mag or whatever. It gets almost trance-like because it's the same repetitive motion, same.
Yep.
You can really easily zone out when you're changing needle groupings and stuff all the time.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like
you're always in it.
Yeah, you have to be because it keeps waking you up again. Oh, that's a different feeling.
But see, this is the problem as the person tattooing. When you just have a mag and you're going for a thing, it gets fucking boring.
Yeah, I know. This is the most boring thing in the world ever.
Unbelievable. But you have to pay attention.
Yeah.
It's like you have to pay a really good attention to like a really boring movie. It's like, well, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, and if you're not paying close attention, then you're in the depths of the skin.
Yep.
You get that patchiness.
Oh, yeah.
So that's where it's like, in a normal sleeve, if you have those little patchiness things going on, it kind of masks because you have other images breaking up.
Yep.
It's not one solid color, but here, if you have any of that, your eyes can be drawn right to it.
Yeah. So the thing that I would say for this guy, just keep in mind the top layer of your skin is where the color of your skin is. So
it's
the
always
rosiness.
coming through you.
Yeah, this guy has rosy skin.
Yep.
He's got rosy red skin.
Like, he almost looks like he's suntanned.
Yeah, or burned or something.
So
but like, this is gonna have that red glow. Because his skin has that red glow.
Important to note is black isn't just black. Like, it looks different in different skin tones.
Yes, 100%.
So, like, in my wife's skin tone, she has more of an olive complexion, so we have different color arms.
Yeah.
Like, it's a weird thing because you're like, if you use the same ink, it should be a similar look, right? But there's so many factors.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness.
So,
and then people just forget that. Like, everything's going to be coming through the top layer of his skin, and that's the part that has the color. So just remember that. Like, and
you won't
temper your expectations.
Yeah, it might not be as dark.
Yep.
Right?
Yep, 100%. And again, you see this change between the inner and the outer. The inner is a lot darker because he's got a less rosy hue to the top of his skin.
The sun is facing the outside more than the inside. So.
Yep. But, I mean, overall, it's not bad.
Yeah, you're on the right track.
Yep. Yep.
I'm sure this is going to continue up the arm.
Yep, I would hope so.
I would do the rest of the arm, then do the touch-ups.
Yes, agreed.
Like,
if this is a second pass, just go do the rest of the arm
first. Yeah, because it's gonna be more connective and cohesive if you do it that way.
Yeah, especially since they're not doing a hard band; they're just doing the magged band.
Yeah,
like magged edge. Doesn't look as clean.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, not bad.
Not bad.
Yep. All right.
So this is someone asking me if I think that they could do. Because they got a bunch of crap on their arm. They didn't show me what. It's garbage. Like, they didn't want to show me because it's bad. It's bad.
Fair.
Whatever it is. Maybe it's not even that bad. Maybe
it could not
they've got it built up in their head. Because we've had some real crap come through here.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we've had some real horse shit through
Yeah, we've
here.
had some stinkers.
So, I mean, whatever the hell. They don't want to show it. He's wondering if you could potentially black out your arm here. And man, oh man, this must be fresh or something.
Oh yeah, this is definitely
super
fresh.
contrasted,
Fresh
super,
and edited.
yeah, super edited. But like the idea is, could you do this with white? And you could do this with white, but it wouldn't be this. It wouldn't be this crisp.
Yes.
It'd be really dull, especially once it got healed a while.
Mm-hmm.
White has a way of like doing this thing where it can be kind of bright. Like that moon is pretty bright now.
Yeah, it is
Rose
pretty bright.
is pretty bright now, but like it doesn't change the dullness.
Mm-hmm.
No matter how many times you put that in, because I could probably get that even whiter.
Yep.
But like it's always going to have this dull look because it's coming through black.
Yeah.
And it's white ink under your skin.
Mm-hmm.
So even if you just put white ink like over and over, say you do it 10 times, it's always going to have that kind of a dull.
Mm-hmm.
At least that's what I think, because it's not like you're just covering it with that paper towel there.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, white ink at the best of times, for the same reason that we said it before,
Yeah.
for the hue of your skin, the white ink will always have a problem.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like in terms of contrast, it has very little contrast to the top of your skin. Doesn't sing out very well, and you're also putting it over top of black. It's gonna make it dull. It just is.
So
But that's not bad.
Like when Sarah was considering getting her black sleeve, she was talking about doing like white ink bats. And I was like, no, you do them in negative space if you're going to do them.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like, don't do it after. You've got a whole arm free.
Yeah.
Like people see this white ink fad thing happening so much now that they think one way of it.
Yeah.
But the reality of it is negative space is always going to be better.
Yeah.
So if you can afford to do it with negative space, always go that route.
Yep.
Now, in this guy's case, obviously he can't, but I would say you can do this design, but don't expect it to be amazing.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be your skin tone ever.
And on top of that, like what I found with the white ink is unless you're darkening the line around it, it's not going to be that there.
Mm-hmm.
So they might be in for like a black outline with a different black and then white and then maybe.
You know, that'd be pretty cool.
But most people don't do that. They just
No.
go straight white.
Yep.
And then it ends up being real faint.
Yep.
So
That's actually a better point than I think I have thought of. If you were to line it with, say, a Panthera and then do your white, that would actually that would help it a lot.
yeah. Well, these are the questions that we're tossing around here all the time. at
Yeah,
the
really.
shop.
This is always what we're thinking about right now.
So.
But anyways, yeah, go do it up.
Yep.
Challenge the limits.
If you do it,
max
show
the
me how it
envelope.
looks.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd like to see it if you
Especially
do it.
healed.
Yeah.
All right. Next up.
So this dude, this is a great thing about having. I just want to make a side note. But having stuff left in your black sleeve is like this makes his black look so dark.
Oh yeah.
It's the same dark, but like if you take out that contrast, it'll look flatter, right?
Yeah, you ain't wrong.
So what his question was is he's thinking about blacking out the rest of this arm, but he's wondering if they use the same ink because that black was done, say 2 years ago, I think it was. If the black will look a lot different than the lower half.
For a while, it will.
And yeah, the answer is absolutely it will. It will be like with my chest piece here.
Yep.
It's like they got that fresh black.
Yep.
Eventually, that's going to settle though.
Yeah, it takes months, even a year.
Yeah, it's indeterminate how long. Like you're in it for as long as it takes, but
Yep.
eventually it will even out.
Yeah, it just needs to get beat up kind of to a similar level.
Yeah, it needs to be lived in.
Yeah.
It's like wearing a new pair of jeans where they're real crisp and hard to wear at
Yeah.
first. It's like, yeah, but after a while, you barely notice them.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? It's the same thing. It's
Am I
like
even wearing them?
when we had these skull and door knockers around my nipples here,
Yeah.
and when we got rid of those, like it was like heinous, like because we just blacked over them and didn't smooth it,
Oh yeah.
and it was like, wow, those guys are really there.
Yeah,
And it
oh, yeah.
didn't look kind of cool. Like this kind of has a look.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Those just looked horrible.
Yeah.
It was like, okay, we need to black out my whole chest again because
Yeah.
it was so bad.
Yeah. It was obnoxious. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I can't live with
And you'd
this.
live like that for a long time.
Yeah, I was not happy with that.
Yeah. Which is fair.
But this, I mean, what I would recommend doing, and because the forearm blackout is only going to take you a couple hours,
Yeah.
especially for whoever did this, they did a really good job.
Yeah, it's smooth.
Like this is a really good blackout.
Mm-hmm.
Like I like this a lot. I'm that being said, I like what he's got going on anyway.
Yeah, I like it all, to be honest
For
with
the
you.
badass that did this arm, it would take him maybe 2 hours to do the rest of that forearm again. So I would just have him skim that while you're there.
Yeah, fair.
And then it'd be uniform.
Yeah, or at least the entry and exit of it. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Like if you're gonna be,
Yeah, smooth it out.
yeah, you know what I mean? Because it's like you don't need to have it necessarily be a hard line, but at least make sure that you're getting into it a little bit so you get that smooth transition.
Yeah, that's the thing about Blackout is like it can either be a horrible, horrible time and take forever with the wrong person, or when you have the guy who knows the depth of skin and where to be and how to do it, it's going to take him no time at all to do
Yeah.
it, right?
Yeah.
Like lower arm would be done in a few hours.
Yeah,
Like,
no time at all.
Lee would skim my arm in like an hour at the end. If we were doing touch-ups, it was just like the whole
Yeah.
thing.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah, no, I would throw it in for sure.
it'd be worth it if you're wanting to go that way. But again, I do like the sleeve as it is. Too.
I do too. For me, the only thing that I would maybe get rid of is this little geometric
Yeah, it's a
thing at
little
the top.
confusing at the top.
I would maybe, and then like even keep this stuff, but then get some of the black
Yeah.
just a little smoother in there as well. Because like again, the lower arm looks really nice. So I would try and get everything close to
See,
it.
but this is what I'm saying. Like, look how there are some problems here.
Mhm.
Some, not much, but the minute you make this whole arm black, those will stand out more.
Yeah, no, you're not
Which is the
wrong.
weird thing.
Yeah, that's how she works, unfortunately.
So,
All right,
Yeah.
next up.
so this is another one where the guy is wondering what I think of this. It's just kind of a broad, what do you think of my black sleeve?
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's a decent arm. Overall, this is a terrible photo. Like, these are god-awful photos, and I
Mhm.
really want to get rid of that dice down there.
Yeah, I'm confused as to why they stopped there.
I also don't understand why they're avoiding the elbow area. I think
Yeah,
that's
I don't
the
get that
elbow.
either.
Just go for it.
Yeah,
Like, it's going to be a minute to get it solid, but it can be done.
and you don't need this anymore.
Yeah, that's gone. Like, that. If you want my opinion, this whole thing needs to be blacked out.
Yeah.
And get rid of the hand tattoo, too.
Yep.
Looks like it's worse at the top. It's hard to say because that lighting is just awful.
Yeah.
But, like, yeah, this could use another pass. It just looks a little translucent in places. Like, when
Yeah,
you really
I can't
get
tell
in.
if it's. I can't tell how much of that's lighting.
There's some scarring in here, too.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm wondering what was under this. It was more crap like what he's got on his inner forearm and the dice, then I can see why he blacked it out.
Yeah.
But like,
No, man,
why
I just
keep
say
the
send it
dice?
onto the hand. Well, I probably just didn't want to do it. I mean, again, healing a hand proves to be difficult from time to time.
Yeah.
So maybe he's a mechanic or something and doesn't have the ability to take time off.
Yeah, you got to budget that week or two to do this a few times, and you'll be much happier for it. And
Yeah.
then get the elbow too.
Oh yeah,
It-
definitely get the elbow.
I'm not so much a fan of the way they ended at the top either.
The
I
hard
understand,
line.
like Scott really likes this hard line,
Yeah.
but I just think it's inorganic.
Yeah. It almost always, and I don't understand this, it almost always doesn't end with the arm.
Yeah.
You can see that it's ended a centimeter before the arm.
Like when Scott finished that black arm, and
Yeah.
it was like it was cut like this.
Yeah.
You got like a quarter of the arm still.
Yeah. It doesn't make sense to me. Like I understand that they're trying to be kind and maybe avoid a little bit of the armpit, but no, you
Just
need to
go
get
for it.
right into that crease
Yep.
and get through there so you actually get the full arm. In
Yeah.
my opinion.
Oh no, definitely. Because what else are you gonna use that space for too?
Yeah.
It's not
Exactly.
like you're gonna do anything else with that area.
Yeah.
May as well blast it.
It sucks to tattoo it, I'll tell you that,
Oh,
but
sure it
whatever.
does.
Yeah.
Probably sucks more to tattoo than it does to sit for.
Yeah, I would say so.
It's like when I was getting my neck done. Like I felt worse for Terry than me. So
Yeah.
however he wanted me to sit,
Yeah.
because like I can sit for that, but I want it to be doable for him.
Yeah.
Right.
Agreed.
So sometimes it's like I'm at the point now where when I'm getting tattooed, I feel worse for the tattooer.
Yeah.
I'm like I know the area they're in will be terrible.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like I'm being overly empathetic. It's just more like a technical thing.
Oh yeah. It makes our job way harder.
Yeah.
Like the area changes the game immediately, you know?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Anyways, keep on sending these in. Hopefully we answered all your questions.
Yep.
And yeah, keep on getting things up. Blacked out. We'll see you next time.
Yep. See you next time.